The first door they knocked on was opened by a shy girl who seemed to be Alia's age. Alia quickly realized that she didn't attend school, a fact confined by Miss Morale. The girl led them in the behetuk decorated with floor cushions and hand-woven rugs. The girl's mother immediately entered the room, planting kisses on their cheeks as per the custom. She beckoned the girl, Saiba, to bring drinks. Miss Morale struck up a casual conversation involving Alia and the weather. Saiba brought chilled lemonade and offered it to them. A few minutes later, Miss Morale cleared her throat, wondering out loud why Saiba did not attend school like many kids her age. This question had an immediate impact on Saiba's mother. She looked mortified, as if something obscene had been said. She gave them a glowering stare and stood up stoically. "I think you best be on your way now. This matter does not concern you, and if my husband hears about this, he'll be extremely upset." Alia wanted to argue, but Miss Morale took her by the elbow, bidding Saiba's mother goodbye. Saiba cowered in the corner, crestfallen. Once they were at least 20 feet from the house, Miss Morale spoke breathlessly. "I understand the urgency to explain, but for now it is best not to argue. People here get easily offended, and this is a sensitive topic. Remember, just be patient. Awareness spreads slowly and gradually. We must work with perseverance. Do you understand?" Alia nodded. "I understand." The next house they entered belonged to a young girl named Aruj, who didn't attend school either. Fortunately, her mother seemed interested in sending Aruj to school, but was hesitant due to the distance. It seemed a hassle traveling from school and back every day on foot. The third house was of a young boy who didn't attend school because his family could not afford him uniform, books, stationery, and other resources. Instead, he worked on the farm and helped his aging father. Their crop wasn't doing as well they intended this year, which meant money would be scarce and school was a far-fetched luxury. My name is Rameen Ali, and I am currently a student at North London Collegiate School, Dubai, studying literature and economics. Recently, I authored my first children's book, Amaltas, within this past year. The story revolves around a young girl named Alia from Lahore who visits a village and teams up with a local boy and a local school teacher to confront gender inequality and poverty. While writing, I have always been drawn to the themes of the plight of women and a critical need for education. In all corners of the world, people face inequality every day and lack educational opportunities. I felt it was important to shed light on these crucial issues. I think literature acts as a powerful mirror which reflects the realities that we face or some people face. It prompts individuals to act, take action, and engage on a personal level when it comes to something like this. I've spent summers, springs, and winters in Pakistan ever since I was a kid. I've been coming here, and I've always witnessed the poverty firsthand, and most often I've seen women not going to school and often abandoning their education altogether. And whilst being fortunate enough to receive education myself, those observations really struck a chord, and I felt like this was something that I did have to write about. And I feel like children need to know about what's happening in the world around them, and they shouldn't be oblivious to that. So I felt it was really important to shed light on these issues. I've been fond of reading and writing ever since I was a kid, and I finally had the opportunity to write a story that I wish I had when I was growing up. With my writing process, I brainstormed and then I did character sketches for the three main characters, being Miss Morale, Alia, and Sami the boy. And then I focused on mood boards for the setting of the village and also each of the characters, which took some time. Then I outlined my 10 chapters, but I didn't delve into too much detail, and I just let the words flow freely. My aspirations are to study in the US for university, for either a literature degree or some business-related degree, still yet undecided. I also plan to hopefully write more novels in the future. I'm a big fan of fantasy and always have been, but hopefully I do have the opportunity to write more children's book focusing on these important issues. My message would just be to do what you love And if you're an aspiring writer, just write. It doesn't matter what you write as long as it's what you want to write about and it's what you want people to hear. Because at the end of the day, you can edit a page full of words, but you can't edit a blank page.